This is a video to show the different features on PCUAE 1.4.4, specifically Vice mode and Linux mode. Let's switch on my VIC-20. There it goes. It's on. Booting. There you go. Okay, so let's boot Vice mode. So what you've got to do is you've got to open PCUAE option menu. So go to this thing, joystick, press menu and right fire button at the same time for 2 seconds. 1, 2. There you go. So now it's up. Right. These are programmed already, so they go to different parts of the actual menu that's on there. So they go to different numbers. So if I want Vice mode is 5, I think it's, yes, Vice mode is number 2, button 2 here, this one. So if I press 2, it goes to enable, disable Vice mode. See? So now you press fire button. Okay, it comes up with that, because you can set different emulators in it, see? So you can set 7 different emulators to actually boot up. The default one is the Commodore 64, so, but you can always go into this menu in Vice mode to change the emulator, the default emulator. Okay, so right, let's start it. Okay, blah 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 blah. Do you want to start it? Da 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 da. You need auto boot mode on. This will enable it. So if it isn't on, this will enable it, because it needs it to actually start Vice mode. There's a warning, so it will automatically enable auto boot mode. So yes, it will check and it will see that it's on already. Should do, or should do. Enabled now. Might need to start up script. It's checking. Yes, it's already checked. It knows it's already, the script's already in there, so keep losing. There you go, Vice mode is enabled. Yes, it's got the logos. You can turn them off though in the option menu. you go. Vice. Just to show you it's Vice, press the menu button and there's the Vice menu. See? You can switch to different emulators by pressing CTRL on the keyboard. CTRL and 1 to 7 to load a different emulator. So they're all on the top row. So you press CTR and no, it's not CTR. Can't see properly. CTR and 2 is VIC-20. 3 is C64, I think, if I remember rightly. So if you press 2, there you go, VIC-20. See? So you want to go back to C64, just press it, press 3. There you go. What's 4? I think 4 might be. 5. Yeah, if you press 5, it'll be 1 to 8, I think. Yep, there you go, 1 to 8. So, you can switch to different emulators. If you find that the CTRL is in the way, so if you want to change to different colors on the top row of the keys, you know, like it says black, white, red, you can actually switch the CTR key off. So if you press CTRL and question mark, it'll actually switch it off, so it doesn't actually do anything. Now I'll show you. You press CTRL. There you go. Get in the script now. So, hey, and it says CTR key mode is disabled. Press CTR key and question mark to turn on CTR key mode on the keyboard again. Okay? So if you press 1, it doesn't do anything, see? It changes the colour on the screen. See? So you can change the colour on the screen. So, and then you just press it again. Hold on. Yep, it should be enabled now. There you go. Key mode, yep. CTR key mode enabled. Now waiting for other key. So if I press 3, see? It changes back. You have to like kind of judge it, because you're not going to be able to see what's going on behind the scenes. So you just literally have to judge if you press it long enough, because some of the CTR key in the emulator here is a bit slow, so you might have to keep it held down for 2-3 seconds maybe. So I say roughly around about keep it held down for 2 seconds. That's why I say that. So it gives it enough time to actually register the keys you're pressing to do the change. So that's why I say hold the keys down for 2 seconds. Anyway, right, if you press the menu button on the joystick and this, it has its own option menu. So Loading, there you go. It's the same option menu as it's the device menu, device option menu. So it's so that you can disable it and that if you want to come out of it or whatever, or you can set different emulators. See? And you can disable the splash screen there as well, so if you don't want the splash screen to load up. So down to there, go up one, there we go. Disable, enable RGL splash screen. Click it. It will disable the splash screen. That's disabling them, hiding them. Now we'll restart the machine in 15 seconds and then you'll see that the screen, the actual splash screens have gone. And it'll just boot into device mode without the boot screens or splash screens or logo screens, whatever you want to call them. There you go, it's booting. Device mode. See? Yeah. No logo. See? There you go. See? No logo. So it's like a pure, it's like a real Commodore really in a way. So that's it really, that's device mode. So if you want to come out of it, you can quickly come out of it by pressing CTRL on the keyboard and F1. It'll automatically enable PCUAE mode. So if I press CTRL, there we go. There we go, it's restarting. Just enable PCUAE mode. There you go. It's without the screens, so it won't boot the splash screen up. It'll boot in. It'll boot in. There we go. Okay. And it's booted. See? Right. We're now back in PCUAE mode. Okay, so you can do the Linux mode now as well. So you press the go into the option menu the same way. There we go. And it's on page 2, so if you press triangle, this one, it takes it all the way down. The keyboard, the joystick only works on the Maxi or the VIC-20. It doesn't work on the Mini because the Mini is missing a module, and that's why it doesn't work. So, can't really do anything about it right now. This is why we need the source code. That was it. Because of limitations. Anyway, so you go to page 2. And you go to page 2. And you go down to Linux mode 7. So if we press this, press triangle, left triangle, and go up, up. There you go. Linux mode, boot from startup into the C64X Windows mod. Click it. Then there's a warning there. This will enable Linux mode on to boot up when you start up your machine. It will boot. This is your X Windows mod, blah blah blah. Warning, this can change things in your firmware, blah blah blah. Okay. You can pause the video if you want to read it. Okay, let's press fire button on OK. And it will boot. I was thinking of putting a yes no there, just in case you don't want to actually boot it, or you accidentally press it. That'd be a good idea. Anyway, it's booting. Here we go. Booting Linux mode. You would usually have the logos here, but I turned the actual. I turned them off, didn't I? The splash screens. I'll have to show you it with the splash screens, because splash screens are enabled when you boot this. There we go. There we go. Linux mode. You just log off to actually get out of it, so hold on. Alright, just go down to log off. Hard to do with one hand, especially with my bad one. Oh, okay. Oh, come on. That's it. Log off. You have logged out of Linux mode. Stopping. On mounting, please wait. Rebooting PCU mode. PCUAE mode, sorry. Still going. There we go. But when it boots up into PCUAE mode from logging off, it doesn't actually turn off Linux mode. So if you reset it, it will boot up back into Linux mode. So you've got to turn it off by using the option menu. Okay, so go into the option menu, turn it off. Wait, there we go. Right, let's go down to 2, like before. Page 2. Right, let's just enable the splash screens for now, so that you can see it booting before I disable it with the splash screens. There we go. Rebooting. The splash screen should be enabled now, so booting Linux mode. Right, there's the screen. Still loading. There we go. And Linux mode is booted. See? So, yeah, you did the same before, log off. Do whatever you want to do in there, and then you just log off. So, log off again. Logged out. Stopping, unmounting, please wait. Right, there you go. Booted PCUAE mode again. So one more time into the option menu. Page 2, so left triangle. Left triangle again. Up. Linux mode. Press. And it'll disable it. Disabled. There you go. Booting PCUAE mode now. There's a USB logo. Then there you go. See? So now we're back into there again. See? So that's it really. I thought I'd just show you the new features that you can do. Hope you like them. And see you in the next video. Bye now.